Hey, Shalom Akim. First foremost, give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asim Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak with us. Double honors under the elders Apostle Great Millstone, the elders Great Millstone, and of course, peace and blessings under the hopeful elect, the sincere servants of Yahweh, Ba'asim Yahushai, serving Meshut and sincerity. Yes, on the brother Chayaba from Z's Plaintables camp, come back with another lesson to his spirit. So this lesson be based off of Job chapter 28 and 12. It says, "But where should wisdom be found, and where is a place of understanding? Man knoweth not the price thereof, neither is it found in the land of the living. The deaf saith, It is not in me. The sea saith, It is not with me. It cannot be got, or says, It cannot be gone for gold, neither shall silver be weighed for the price thereof. It cannot be valued with the gold of Ophir, with the precious onyx, or the sapphire. The gold and crystal cannot equal it, and the exchange of it shall not be made. And the exchange of it shall not be for jewels of fine gold. No mention shall be made of coral or of pearls, for the price of wisdom is above rubies." Yes, ultimately we understand how wisdom, as we go all throughout the scriptures, wisdom is likened onto, really, as again, we can go into it, scriptures go into how the wisdom it is the true riches. It's above any other riches that we can get on this side. Why? Because, of course, wisdom gives guidance. No external thing on this side can, give you guidance and really, show you a way to walk. Ultimately, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai bestows wisdom upon us, and ultimately, gives us a way to walk. Without it, again, we wouldn't know how to walk. So the Lord, of course, blesses us with the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of these scriptures, of His Word, and ultimately, gives us understanding, so we can walk correctly. It says, "No mention shall be made of coral or pearls, for the price is above," or like it says, "for the price of wisdom is above rubies." It says, "A topaz of Ethiopia shall not equal it, neither shall it be valued with pure gold." Yeah, we know how expensive pure gold is. So even wisdom is considered to be above it. It says, "Whence then cometh wisdom, and where is the place of understanding? Seeing it is hid from the eyes of all living, and kept close from the fowls of the air. Destruction and death say, We have heard the fame thereof with our ears." It says, "The Most High understandeth the way thereof, He knoweth the place thereof. For He looketh to the ends of the earth, and seeth under the whole heaven. To make the weight for the winds, He weighed the waters by measure. When He made a decree for the rain, and a way for the lightning of the thunder. Then did He see it and declare it, and He prepared it, and He searched it out. And unto man He said, Behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding." Exactly. So what? The fear of the Lord is wisdom. It says, and apart from evil is understanding. Exactly. So ultimately, what wisdom truly is the fear of the Lord. When King Solomon asked for wisdom, really he was asking for the fear of the Lord, above all things. He didn't ask for the next of the kings. He didn't ask, for carnal riches and, basically having power over the whole earth. No, what he asked for wisdom, which wisdom is the fear of the Lord. Well, ultimately, he got everything in return. So ultimately, we ask for the fear of the Lord. We ask for wisdom, which again, they're interchangeable. The fear of the Lord is wisdom. That's truly what wisdom is. Because again, fear of the Lord means you're going to do what He said to do. And you're going to believe on Him and do the things that He commanded us to do. So that right there is wisdom. So it says, Job 28:28, and unto man He said, Behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. So there you have it. So ultimately, we must do the same thing. To depart from evil is understanding, yeah. Yeah, turning from the ways of this world and turning onto the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Matthew 13:1. The same day when Yahushai out of the house and sat by the seaside, and great multitudes were gathered together unto him, so that he went into a ship and sat, and the whole multitude stood on the shore. He spake many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, the sower went forth to sow. And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up. Matthew 13:5. Some fell upon stony places, where they had not much earth. And forthwith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, because they had no root, they withered away. And some fell among thorns, and thorns sprung up, and choked them. Matthew 13:8. But other fell into good ground, and brought forth fruit, some 100-fold, some 60-fold, some 30-fold. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. Yes, ultimately going into, well, let's keep on reading. It says, verse 10, and the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? And it says, he answered, so Yahushua answering says, he answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away, even that he hath. Meaning that not everybody is going to be given, the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. Our scriptures say, the Lord revealeth his secrets unto his servants or prophets. Meaning that not everybody is going to have that secret. And not everybody will have, ultimately, the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The fear of the Lord, of course, which is wisdom. Only the elect of the nation of Israel will have it. So it says, verse 12, For whosoever hath, to him shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away, even that he hath. Therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. So even if they wanted to understand, they couldn't understand it. Why? Because it has to be given of you, or it's like it has to be given to you from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai himself. It says, verse 14, And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which saith, By hearing you shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing you shall see, and shall not perceive. Even if they tried, they wouldn't be able to understand it. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they shall see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and shall understand with the heart, and shall be converted, and I should heal them. Exactly. So ultimately, even if they wanted to, they wouldn't be able to do it. Why? Because Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has blinded them. It says, verse 16, But blessed are our eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Hey, so with what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that we have this word, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, as the scriptures say. Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom, knowledge should be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure. Exactly. So wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of our times. Everything that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is currently training us up in, guess what? It's for a purpose. It says, in strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure. Exactly. So the Lord, again, is training us up as servants, as of course princes. And again, we're being prepared, especially how we're in the days of evil, as the scriptures go into, and the days are constantly getting worse and worse. And what's going to be a point where all hell breaks loose. Guess what? The wisdom, knowledge, understanding, as it says right here, was wisdom, knowledge will be the stability of our times. Yeah, so the wisdom and knowledge that our Lord has given us is going to be the stability of our times. Meaning that the Lord's, literally gonna have to train you, or is literally has to train you up in some way. You again using His words. So to get closer onto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, it's not just by believing. Of course, it's by, with belief, you're going to do His word. You're going to do what He said to do. And you're going to, as Scripture say, blessed is he that readeth. So you're going to read and actually go into what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai says we're supposed to do. And again, ultimately, we trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And He builds us up and leads us, of course, into the right direction. So that's the point. The point is that the first thing that we're supposed to be seeking for is wisdom. Again, because wisdom is the fear of the Lord. And with the fear of the Lord, again, we're going to do exactly what He said to do. Through spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. As Scripture say, through God, all things are possible. So through Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, of course, all things are possible. So, the Lord, of course, gives us the ability to do it. So I believe that's the point. Lord's all you brothers out there edified. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakodash Brakathum. Shalom.